What's up YouTube? Welcome back to Landberg Tile TV. I have another tile saw review video for you, for your viewing pleasure. Let's get on with it and review the Harbor Freight Diamondback 7-inch tile saw. Here we go. I have a great feeling about this inexpensive 7-inch Diamondback tile saw. Let's assemble the saw and stand. And there it is. Let's show you up close and get right to cutting some tile. Here we go. All right, here it is, guys. The $250 7-inch wet tile saw by Diamondback. Assembly time took 15 minutes. Very simple, very quick. So far, so good. The tray rolls nice and smooth. Includes a fence here for diagonal cuts and straight cuts. Plunge cuts for receptacles, outlets, and a ton of other different uses for the plunge cut. It can miter cut as well. That's what I'm looking forward to. Miter cutting some hard porcelain. We'll do that today. On and off switch. Got the pump in there. Extension tray right here for water containment. But yeah, so far so good, guys. If you want to move the saw, this is how you do it. Lift up, it's very light, and roll it. Point A to point B. So those are the basic features of the saw. We're going to quickly install the blade. Let's quickly talk about that. This is the blade that is included with the saw. I've tested the 10-inch Diamondback and the blade is terrible. It's very cheap. I would not recommend installing this. Recommend definitely without a question to upgrade, buy yourself a better blade. Hold this for a backup blade. So this is what we got to cut today. 7-inch P4. Let's install the blade and cut some tile. Here is the tile that we're going to cut. We have some glass here. A 32-inch porcelain. We have a 1/2-inch thick hard porcelain here. And we are going to miter cut this high gloss porcelain tile as well. We will miter it on both sides to see how clean it can miter. Now, one thing to quickly mention. 7-inch blade. Now, obviously the radius is a lot smaller on a 7-inch than a 10-inch blade, which will help with mitering hard porcelain tile. There is a lot less flex in this small 7-inch blade than a 10-inch blade, which will help with the miters. Let's install the blade and get right to cutting some tile. $5 gallons to fill up the tray with water. That's a great thing. We start with 1/2-inch hard porcelain. We then cut glass. Followed up by mitering high gloss hard porcelain. And then we rip a 32-inch ceramic tile. Here we go. It ran through this hard porcelain like butter. Let's cut glass. It cut through glass with ease. Hardly any blowout whatsoever. So yes, it cuts glass very well. Let's miter cut high gloss porcelain. And there you go. A very clean, tight miter cut. Again, having the size of the blade be smaller, 7-inch versus 10-inch, the smaller radius equals more rigidity with the blade, less flexing, less bending, which gives you a much better miter cut. Very impressed with the miter cut. Now we're going to miter along the side here. Very impressive miter cuts on both sides. Let's rip a 32-inch ceramic tile. I've got my line here. And there it is. It followed the line all the way through. Well, there you guys go. Diamondback by Harbor Freight 7-inch wet tile saw. There are no flaws with this saw. It's fantastic. It's absolutely for homeowners, DIYers, as well as pros and contractors. It cuts clean, it can plunge, it can miter. Solid tray, 5 gallons of water, fantastic pump. It's lightweight, very inexpensive. This saw, along with a good blade, is a little beast. We're gonna keep this saw. We're gonna use it for 3 to 5 bath and shower remodels, and I'll do an update video to show you how well it's performing and how well it's keeping up. Thanks for watching this tile saw review video. I'll see you on the next one. Help support my channel, buy yourself a shirt. Go to my online store, link in the description below. I've got a few new designs.